know, and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone, and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you could never survive her. Streets got a code, or couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant. Sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Matt Prater, been around a long time, will get us started here. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Love to throw to get started. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to...
Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Murray going to hand this to Benson. Uh-oh. Finding space at the 15. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
Total team effort anytime you have a run of this size, Mike. Blockers up front, give you the seam to hit, but it was the vision to see the hole and the speed to chew up those yards.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's the former Raider. They signed him back in March. It's Josh Jacobs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Second and 7. On play action, Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and For this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Again, it's Benson. Back to the ground after the penalty, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down. Oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. He'll take this forward for about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
McBride is the motion man. There he goes again. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Cardinals first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the score. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll run again. He is in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that one is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And even though he might not have scored, these are the drives that typically end in points. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Second down and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it's still stopped for no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go for it. Love. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards. They get 5 there on 4th and 3.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here. They leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And this time, he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Here comes a reverse. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Big ace. Come on.
Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Murray will throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Throwing is Love. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Do this. 69.
Love to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Well, of course, Marvin Harrison Jr., he was the big name of this draft class for Arizona, but don't sleep on Darius Robinson. I mean, you think back to his Senior Bowl, that really was his coming out party that allowed him to be such a high draft pick. He is versatile. He can play really any of the defensive line positions. He's physical against the rush. He can get after the quarterback. This is a guy that they raved about back at Missouri, and Arizona's
into space. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray to throw. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
He'll throw on 1st down with Murray. That is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Murray. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. To return, it's Nixon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Love. That's down the field and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Packers 21, Cardinals 13.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll go again with Benson. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. Here now, 3rd and 5. Murray now. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's 4th down. He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Love. Working his way open. It's Musgrave. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On second down, Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
What I loved about this play, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy, they start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. But in this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. A run with Benson. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's to his tight end, Musgrave. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an
pressure, gets there, and down he goes.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come on. Set. 18, run. 18, run. 18, pioneer. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready. Set up.
Here's Love to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Keep the rolling, boys. Time to get sick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Take over.
Now Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2. Here's Love. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Dortch now to return it. They'll go with the reverse. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And that's going to get closed up quickly. They'll get only to the 37. Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
He's got the first down, past midfield. A gain there of 17.
And after that last run by Trey Benson, Mike, you can really see the qualities that has these Arizona Cardinals coaches so high on this running back. I mean, last year, 14 rushing touchdowns in 2023, a career high in college. He can get downhill. He's strong. He's big. He really has everything you're looking for in an NFL back.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll run. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
They'll run here. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll run with Benson. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. It's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game.